Howdy, Possum Patty here, and as you can see, I'm just journaling, so come on along. Well, I spent some time organizing today, and I cleaned up the mess that was over there, and I organized my trash in my new chest of drawers over there. I have to be careful because it's just plastic and I don't want to put too much in there. So I think I'm going to try to limit myself to only as much trash as it'll fit into 2 drawers and see what happens. See what happens. Okay. So enough with the cleaning and organizing. Then I decided to take a break and start do some journaling. And so this is my garden journal. And I'm recording the plants in my yard, the garden plants and seeds that I'm starting and things like that. And I went out on Tuesday and I bought 6 pots of pansies. And I love my pansies. So I decided to just take a picture of them and note the date that I bought these and make a simple page, but you know how that goes. How many layers of colors can I put on a simple page, right? Oh, and then for some reason I was like, you know what? I love pansies so much. I just had to get a pansy quote. And this is what I came up with. And this is by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Now this is the Canadian author that wrote Anne of Green Gables. Nobody can keep on being angry if she looks into the heart of a pansy for a little while. Love it, love it. Pansies make me so happy. So I printed that out, and this is from AZ Quotes. AZ Quotes. And I just started grabbing papers. All these papers were in the pack with my garden journal here. So I want to layer some things up. And I thought to be different, I would punch out a circle because while I was cleaning, I found my big circle punch. That's why I don't like to put things away, because you know what? When I put it away, it's out of sight, out of mind, and it doesn't get used. I love this little heart pansy. I love my I love this little heart paper because I love my pansies. I want to use it on this page. And I thought maybe I can use a circle in here. Somehow like that. And I get this swan out there. I don't know. I'm just going to layer these up and write. But it looks like I need something down here now. Oh, and then I was like, oh, I thought this page needed just a touch of lace, but I think I'm going to go with this really pretty lavender ribbon. Did I buy this at the Dollar Tree? I think I did. It's really pretty. Made in the United States, finished in Mexico. It's like a satin ribbon. It's very pretty. So maybe I can layer a ribbon, layer a couple of different patterns. I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but I don't want to cover her name, but I want to get a circle in there. And I might go with purple around the edges on this one because all these papers are kind of light in color. So if I do just something simple like this, and then I have a little space here to write. The pages in this book aren't going to be too complicated. All right, so if I take this off, And then that goes on top of that. And then that goes on top of that. And so this has to go down first. But do I want this whole thing? Sure. Okay, let's just use it. So this is from the Michaels paper pack. And this is from that really sweet Panda Hall paper pack that I got to review. And it has a fairy theme and some swans and some hearts. And I was thinking, oh, I can do a fairy journal. But I'm like, you know what? Fairies really go good with a garden. And I just love these papers. And if I want them, I guess I'll just go buy another pack. Get some more. So I'm just going to do some dark purple around the edges. Okay, I moved the glue. I moved my paper to glue on. So let's see if I can work this out. Okay, so this is going to go down first. And which glue should I use? I think what I'm going to do is put some hand cream on now. I can't open my glue. Oh, there we go. Oh, is this one almost done too? Glue sticks don't last very long. Yeah, so I was thinking about Edith Holden's Diary of an Edwardian Lady. And she has quotes and little snippets of poems and things in there. And I was like, well, that might be a pleasant thing to put into a garden journal. Oh, I know. I was going to use a glue stick, but in the corners put a little bit of Fabri-Tac or something. I always have corners popping up. Okay. Now that should stay down. Am I in frame? I moved my camera. I rearranged my table. Put my trash in a drawer. I still got things in reach, but it's different. It's different. It's different. Okay, I'm going to trim this ribbon. I put a little glue stick on the ribbon and a little Fabri-Tac at the top and bottom. It's getting very dark outside. Big hailstorm, thunder and lightning over by my sister's, but that's halfway across the state. I don't know if it'll reach this far, if it'll get here or not. Okay, I can trim this off when it dries. Was that the next layer? Yeah, then this. No, then this, then that. Should I poke that up there like that? Make a more interesting space at the top. I could do that. And then work on something for the bottom. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here. First I need to flip my page. I haven't put the pansies in the ground yet. They're still sitting on the shelf on the porch. But I will put them in the ground. It's supposed to get really cold Monday night. I know the pansies could probably take it. They're pretty winter hardy. But I might wait till next week to do that. No rush. I've got them by the door. It's fun to look at them on the way in the house. Okay, I'm going to put this way over here, I think. Like that. These two are the Panda Hall papers. And then I'm going to put this on here. Okay, now I rounded the corners there, so I think I will not round the corners on the quote. Just put her there like that. I printed this out on a cardstock, but it's got a little bit of a speckle to it, speckle cardstock. Now if it starts to hail, I'll probably stop the camera, run out and take a picture of it. Okay, that makes for some interesting edges there. I could probably put something right there in that corner, like right there. Not sure what, something. Okay, now I got to work on the bottom of the page. You know what, I'm going to ink this up. Inky dinky doo. I don't always ink, but I have all these light lavenders layered up. And I think by adding this bright royal purple by StazOn, really going to make it show up more. Kind of like this edge here though, but I can't cover it. And where's my picture? Am I in frame? Yes. Do I want one more layer? One more layer. Look at this pink swans. I got these pink swans. I need something to write on. I could have wrote on that though. So I want to bring this down just a little more. Pansy purchase. I need some room to write. Okay, let me trim this up. Okay, I've got those two pieces, swans and swans, glued down. And I'm going to put my pansies right there. I can pick the corner. Working on the corner here. And that's going to go right there. Okay, so I'm going to do the little bit of journaling and be right back. 6 pots of pansies. I got them at the job lot, the Ocean State job lot, which is like an odd lot, which is like an Ollie's. You know, they just buy up lots of things and sell them to you at a discount price, March 22nd. And that page is done, and I have one more to do. My Morning Glory seeds are popping up. I love their little leaves. They have such a, not quite a heart shape, but kind of like a heart shape leaf. And let's see. All right, so I did not leave any room to put pictures on the Morning Glory page, so I got to start another page. I have a blank slate, so I need to come up with an idea. Be right back. Okay, I got a big idea for this page, and right now I am ripping a napkin. Not ripping it, pulling it apart carefully, because it was a 3-ply napkin. And I was thinking of using some lavender tissue paper. And I have this darker paper here. And I have a lighter color. I might go with the lighter color. Or the white, because what I wanted to do is I got out some of my dried flowers, and I was wondering if I can do a bit of a dried flower tissue paper background on this page. I got to remember to dry more ferns this year for next year. Are they going to show up? Well, the ferns show up pretty good. And I've got this Veronica. What do you think? Is that a go? Is that a go? Okay, so I put the Mod Podge away. I put everything away, which means I have to go get everything out. And I'm going to Mod Podge a few dried specimens on this white page. Oh, you know what? I think I will go around the page with the purple ink first. So that's sort of underneath. And then I'm going to go over to the closet, get my Mod Podge, and Mod Podge down some specimens. I want it to be noticeable. Okay, go get the Mod Podge. I'm going to use some matte medium. I want to plan an arrangement. How about 3 pink ones? Because I think they'll look good under the lavender. get some Mod Podge on here. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I'm just ready to jump right into this. Let's see. About cardboard. Okay, we got this nice cardboard here to work on. All right. Glue these down. Okay, there's one. Two. Oops. Oops. There's always an oops. There's always lots of oops. There we go. And I put the fern on this side. I think I'll just put one fern. Gotta get enough goop on there. Oops. Oh, they must have dried in that direction, so we gotta leave them that way. Okay. Good enough. Oh, you know what? When I did this before, I put a little bit of, glitter on the page. This is cardstock. I don't think it likes being so wet. Okay, I've got this pink glitter. I'm just gonna sprinkle it on there. Oh, that's fun. It's all different sizes. That's fun. Where'd I get this? Walmart? Probably. Okay, now the tissue paper deal. You want it a little wrinkled. I need to cut it to sort of the size first, though. I cleaned up, put everything away, and now the floor is covered with stuff. So we're gonna give this some texture. Am I doing in frame? Yes, I am in frame. Okay, so now I am going to put this down in a little bit of a wrinkly mode here. I can trim it after. That's no problem. Adding some extra goop at the corners there. I don't know if this will go through the tissue paper. Some of these tissue papers are a little waxy. Not like a napkin, where the Mod Podge actually goes right through the napkin. Okay, using my finger tool here, get out some of these air bubbles. After I've got this all pressed down the way I want it, then I'm going to put some sparkle Mod Podge on top and dry it off. And come back and do my journaling. Get some more air bubbles out. I'm not trying to get out the wrinkles. Wrinkles are there for texture. I'm trying to get out the air bubbles, because where there's an air bubble, it's not going to stick down. Sometimes I wound up sticking a pin in there and popping them. Okay, I'm going to work on this for a few minutes, and then I'm just going to put a coat of Sparkle Mod Podge on top, and I'm going to dry it off, and then I will be back. Okay, I glued down that picture of the Morning Glory sprouts. I went around the edge with some more purple ink, and I just continued it across the page, kind of pull these two pages together, something totally unnecessary. But I'm looking here now, the little bits of pink sparkle on the lavender remind me of the pink and white hearts on the lavender paper on that side. And then I had this circle with the swans, so I went ahead and cut another circle and wrote Morning Glory Sprouts, March 25th. And I'm going to glue that down over there. And this must stay open all night until this Mod Podge cures. I don't want to close the page and have it sticking to here. But that's a nice spread. I thought I was going to stay simple, but then I kind of got creative on this page, but that's okay. What I'm going to have to do is somewhere else in the book maybe do a little bit more of this Mod Podge stuff, so it's just not by itself. That looks like it needs a little glue there. Corners always poke up. Still wet. Still wet, still wet. So I planted these, I think it was March 18th. March 18th. And today's the 20th. It's only 1 week. And they're already popping up. It says here, oh yeah, seedlings emerge in 7 to 21 days. So I was thinking this time of year, it's going to take 3 weeks for these things to pop up. And so I planted them early. And 7 days. There they are. And in the back, it's hard to see, but the nasturtium right there. Couple little tiny sprouts of the nasturtiums, they're starting to come up too. Sorry about the glare, but this is all sparkly now. All right, thanks for coming along today on my very lavender pinkish pages for my garden journaling today. And I wish everybody happy garden journaling. Happy any kind of journaling you're doing today. Bye-bye.